Introducing Kenny Rose Wireless. Switch to Kenny Rose Wireless and enjoy streaming without buffering, communication with no lagging, business without restrictions, and achievements with no limits. Get connected today. For enquiry, sales, and support, contact us on 020-8282-810. Visit our website.
Pablo Vieira. Oh no, Pablo, not Fabio. Fabio Vieira. Fabio Vieira, yes. Fabio Vieira, Gabriel Jesus.
And na Saliba person kosa to aso
Saliba ababa.
Almost had no retain no.
And they say it is in Chenku. Yeah, to. It's team.
My idea. But this transfer window, the Premier League, you know, memoir share spenders no.
Okay.
Omo mu topa spenders.
I am here obi so to ebu ani de ni yeto. Tobu ho yeto kunu. Otogu. Can Fulham ba Premier League mumre bia. Fulham vote be 14 players no. As is no go relegation. Tobu ho yeto.
Ehunya.
But you say Tottenham Hotspurs. And so be a come was
yes.
Then Olivia be on top players.
Into how did
it is say Conte to be convincing
idea Fabio Paratici.
Yes, or sell it to them. Ama decided they will spend.
Yeah.
Because they say they are gunning for the title.
Yeah, and now the signing Abano pay
from Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
Almost sign a branch from Middlesbrough.
Yeah, Spence from Middlesbrough. Or a right back.
Yes.
Omudu ono so abeka Tottenham squad no chairman. Also more times any attack as a team no as we team near strong as o bench into maybe almost try so make me a creative competition e wo omo bench on because we Tottenham was first chairman omo team e kro mo afiwe na Kulusevski ba no eye o mama na nkoda so ho attack no ready omo son omo Hurricane omo de Richarlison asabe kan and ejuma Spurs for ne ye no but ebi wo so ka say eye ni say na chairman onyini say na the pressure bi na ebre Antonio Conte. Because
so,
much is given,
much is expected.
You know, Tony Bebrebe, San opinion and him so on top. What me are selling, Bibia Mano, what do you do to the team? Amane to then what it means is a starting Premier League now. Tottenham must pay any excuse. I want to remember we are the thief Nisis, Emeka so na say na Tottenham must pay. Baby is almost Canada. Now they are showing is almost competing with the Manchester Cities, Manchester United, Liverpool for Arsenal. Omo make it your name so na. Say you rat transfer window ni mo talk kese no anaso mo to no there's a Spurs so be kan mo so to 6 signings and minim say Jare I was list no say the latest one am the mawi suspenders na e wo Premier League ni mo chairman so o check list ni say as we speak this morning Spurs a completely almost 6 signing no chairman o list ni say on teams are almost making signings chairman ni any sika o mo dey rem.
Wow, the biggest spenders, the Premier League summer transfer window. We are for Europe, then because once more to be I say Barcelona, we are so many scars to turn on moto. Say is the also with the future money now. Say I no matter right nigga no aje no mabidi. And it's hard and just say no more ya, but a ground moto. Well, Tottenham Hotspur 6 signings, £115 million. Manchester City 3 signings. Manchester 3 signings. Manchester City. Calvin Phillips.
Julian Alvarez.
Julian Alvarez and Haaland. Okay, yeah. Alvarez they announce all kind of rare fee. Oh, it's I know what to.
Man City is Amato. Now
Leeds United 6 signings 95.4 million. Liverpool 3 signings 91.5. Liverpool 3.
Down the rest. Carvalho. And now there's one other from Fulham.
It's Grady. Grady be that's down in the Zika don't Arsenal so 4 signings so far 89.5. Chelsea 3 signings 80 so far. Tottenham Hotspur they lead the spenders table.
Yeah.
As the biggest spenders.
Yeah.
In this transfer window. Now, how Obi say Bogode. Say I do be able to say a crime ben Antonio Conte what you are convincing Daniel Levy to be spending because Pochettino at the point. So spending or challenging for the title they were
Yeah.
Obia sued himself Pochet Antonio Conte the type of coach or no bekasa. Nyafe na.
And also no beko.
No obe complaining na still na no mo nyama ye dia na wa penny baby afa nti and Obia sued himself a world class manager. The standards no so odin betumi to the ranks of Pep Guardiola club, Jose, there could be an Antonio Conte in there, Zinedine Zidane, maybe a Luis Enrique, you know, sa class of coaches. Osha Jumo Kakrano Baye or de Pierre May Hoybie, no money, you know, boys or Steve Bergwijn, no money, Human Song, ni Harry Winks, no Jumo Diomo ya. To the extent so much me Arsenal as far as Champions League slots no concerned, yeah, then you have to invest in the project in and so Harry Kane now Human Song now nya Kulusevski now nya Betancourt now nya Ivan Perisic now nya Richarlison now nya Clement Lenglet. I think said they should be looking at a goalkeeper because Hugo Lloris any other type of goalkeeper but so far as World Cup winner there and of course the captain of the French national team the position and the status near a bit untouchable. Christian Romero, all of those boys unfortunately Tanganga no more beko many and omo beshipio mo Bergwijn no so I'm sure say Harry Winks at a certain point in time on so beko Bissouma so Yves Bissouma so beka team no fantastic attacking midfielder and truth be told I think Spurs have been very very active on the market. Omasanya a goalkeeper, a backup goalkeeper for Hugo Lloris. I think that this season will be an interesting one for Spurs and Spurs in shed support for Tottenham Hotspur no shed that needs to be the white lily but I'm sure season is here Juma of course Fraser Foster from Southampton Hugo Lloris yeah Spurs will be very very competitive. Of course Man City and Liverpool they are more class on their own or class of their own. But Spurs, Ebema, Arsenal, Manchester United, Chelsea, a good run for their money. And it's not just the players, but Antonio Conte in the mix. In Rana Spurs player be can say afraid one who's ye training. Why ding? Also more Ben Davids, Eric Dyer, Davison Sanchez, Sergio Reguilon, a fine midfield of Matt Doherty and Ron the Casa, no Giovanni also is back. Tonga in Dombele and one player Ryan Sessegnon bare 2 or so years ago was regarded as the next Gareth Bale, but well still has not lived up to the expectation and potential. But Spurs with Conte, trust me, it'll be a tough Premier League season. Arsenal are any dear Spurs for your Chelsea already team no and Sisayo Kasebia and Shadamam with these additions of Koulibaly and Raheem Sterling and of course Conor Gallagher or ordered as a lone player. The Premier League will be interesting. The La Liga will be tough. Bundesliga Nidia Emse Obian himself there Bayern because Haaland Dortmund Lusu Haaland yes Christoph Nkunku or Leipzig but I'm not too sure say team bet me compete with Bayern. The French Liga will also as well be there for the Parisians, Paris Saint-Germain. So yeah, I'm sure especially in the Champions League and Bayern Lusu Lewandowski how they'll rebuild and compete in the Champions League will be interesting. But this season, Yankai Michel AC Milan against FC Cologne. Remember the day we are friendly on my boy. Penny Correa Olivier Giroud ne anti Rebic. Amazing goal. Anti Rebic ne Brahim Diaz ne boys of Mo AC kind of also Kalulu Bello, you know, goalkeeper Chipra. You know, into this season and Kasana cross board will have some very great games.
Well, a very interesting season looking at the way teams in the OBI tries to strengthen, and you say OBI call for the title. Even my own Arsenal, grab a person of the title. It's a very interesting one. But Manchester United, Eric Ten Hag, and the Chelsea after losing out on some of their players, still Chelsea. Any say someone fighting for the title. Thomas Tuchel, you know say, and run about so my official bid for Kimpembe.
so Babe partner. In fact, looking at the way to play his usual 3 back, no, was about 3 centre backs. Asperia on the back, about 2 wing backs. No strengthen the midfield, no. Now when you're Raheem Sterling, no, so on so bad. Now come on so at the pace, no, only makes mount, no. So at the end, material, no, so there, no. But of course, yes, I will. Liverpool on any day. Liverpool, I mean, you want to say is Liverpool City at the Premier League, you know. But the others are also in on it because Liverpool is City, you know. I feel Omudiagra, they're down in the next Bobo boy. If I had for baby, head so my back pass was head you. Says I know when they are. And as you
no, said Chairman, Liverpool without that Darwin Nunes, still not a very strong team, very competitive side. Yes, Diaz,
without money.
Yes, even without money, Jota, you know. Team Nisisan Bebre, Jordan Henderson or Fabinho or Alcantara or.
It's a match I do about nothing. Said I'm and
Liverpool and Man City, they are still now. No, look, this is Man City side. To me, Raheem Sterling, Gabriel Jesus. Maintain Pep Guardiola complaining about baby. I say, oh, boys, no more. No. On one more coins or monko. So between Raheem Sterling to me, Gabriel Jesus, and my Arsenal and Chelsea. Now, no, that's some Jemua. A Chelsea, one was here. Liverpool, so no, even without Nunes, I think they're a better team than Liverpool, than Chelsea and Arsenal. Even without Nunes. Oh.
Money free man.
Oh, no, line up there. Now, the goalkeeper, Ramsdale.
Aye.
Beckley's son. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Robertson, Van Dijk,
Robertson, Zinchenko. Is it Robertson?
Oh, so Zinchenko mo didn't be bomb midfield.
Oh, then you say yeah, baby,
no, Zinchenko no, and no crowd ni born bo. But also your surplus requirement or baby.
On your surplus, no boka cry fine.
Zinchenko.
Chairman, or to what near the player or you're right about you. Y'all cancel in a few.
No, match me or
right or y'all cancel in a few right.
Zinchenko, the Baba Boy, Ukraine. And they also Bobo
City or matches come out.
Match Ben now Kaiser Zinchenko Bob.
Matches the brain.
Zinchenko, the kind of sent to Kwanisi, you know. On Bobo, we are no soon on the Ukraine flag. Oh, the best game Mama Zinchenko was Scotland against Ukraine. World Cup playoffs.
No, but you can't do that. That's unfair.
No, but he's a player or your 4th who checking rankings. Not also Benum. Our Man City.
City there. Left for you what is okay or no
Zinchenko.
And I said,
I'm here central midfield or to me or bet me a bomb Shishamu team all right. So these are boys from your
Zinchenko matches or boy. Or 20 games. Last season, it's a Robertson. No, now
Robertson, by Liverpool. Robertson.
Oh, Robertson, so the best game for Scotland.
Robertson, our boy, love quality games.
But me know Nyadin say yesterday, what are Chelsea teams? Now, here Liverpool. Now, so without money,
yes,
and even Darwin as Maya,
yes,
and I got Darwin as money in every month,
yeah.
Still, almost quality changes.
Absolutely. The top goal scorer for Chelsea was Lukaku, or Inter Milan.
But there's a Raheem Sterling.
No, let's leave Raheem Sterling out. Yeah, I'm sure one no more last season. Kai Havertz, with all due respect. Nyani size ni Mo Salah.
Cry ni say you dey.
Enti why biom Timo Werner. So ni Diego Jota ya epe anisa. Diaz Abocha and Pulisic and Hakim Ziyech combined. Hosinodo ni Mason Mount. Okay, mami fa Odoi. If I say Odoi the Odoi, your fan is Divock Origi on Kromage and the Quine. Mason Mount, they're the best of all of those attacking midfielders. Yamra midfield, Fabinho, Hendo, Thiago Alcantara. N'Golo Kante, Jorginho. No, I mean, you know, say we are top. We know the Chelsea fan, the Akrabejatum.
They're top.
Jordan Henderson, Fabinho, Thiago Alcantara.
For me, who do you go visit?
Mason Mount, Crown, Onimbo, Bon, Alex Oxlade Chamberlain.
Chamberlain. Hey, Chamberlain yeah.
Na Chamberlain and no Arsenal ref na.
Chamberlain. You know just she to because out body you know. Liverpool team no fine. Liverpool team no collectively as a unit. Heavy, they are good. But individual players there are a number of players who will not be top in their position. And Henderson, are you okay? Henderson,
but exactly. He's a efficient player.
Good. My reference is saying going into next season. Now Chelsea are strengthening. There's a Raheem Sterling.
Yes.
There's a Koulibaly.
Yes.
Maybe possibly Kimpembe.
Yeah.
You know, almost check.
Yeah.
Liverpool na ehwe no olusu mani. Or the Nunez aba. Ti Nunez na ntimi perform ya o say o dey nyi Nunez go free check.
Yes.
But with the current crop up beef about Chelsea here.
No, why chama then OG Kai Havertz, Raheem Sterling, Mason Mount combination ni di a chain Diaz, Small Salah, and Diogo Jota. And these guys are proven. Yes, they've shown it. Now, fair na ya kwa ye adwuma bia wo mo da ho dada. Nti I mean, chairman, we share Man City team now. Phil Foden, Jack Grealish, De Bruyne, sa teams be no there.
You still feel that season ever is between Man City and Liverpool?
There's absolutely no doubt about that. Even in Europe, even in mainstream Champions League football, they are still the hot favorites, including, of course, Real Madrid.
And Barcelona.
Yes, Barcelona anytime. But top three there. Man City, Liverpool, Bayern Aka, Kingsley Coman, Sadio Mane, Choupo-Moting, Thomas Muller, Musiala, Gnabry. Introduce a mobile false nine. And Leroy Sané. Perfect. Leroy Sané.
Okay, well, Zahmed.
Yes, sir.
Nice one. But you have pre-season, no?
Yeah.
Any recruitment I hold to teams now, yeah. Looking at how the season is going to go, especially in the Premier League. Obviously, those are still is going to be Man City, Liverpool again. I will pray for the title. Obviously, said the other teams, enough. For instance, Chelsea fighting for a trophy.
But Manchester United are Shabak with 3 games, 9 goals scored.
Is a goal number? Even Manchester United.
Antonio Masha has 3 goals in 3 games.
Yeah.
But you know about United. You can't, despite what they are doing in the preseason. Edu United, they are in Yes. They still have a lot to do when it comes to their setup. The coach in Afe no. So I think I don't expect United to be a club. League now. We even try and include them. There's one team. They have a manager or the record when it comes to domestic league. That is Antonio Conte. He started the Juventus dominance in Italy. After Nomedi 7th or before, he won the league in his first season and again 3 times to us. Then he moved to Chelsea. He won the league in his first season with Team FN Chelsea. The second season, crew free top 4, Obeji the FA Cup. Then he moved to Inter Milan. First season Europa League final against Sevilla. No Lucy. But the Inter Ababeji second. The next season, the Inter Milan Ababeji the Italian Serie A. Now about Spurs. First season, we pick you from the 9th position. No Remo top 4. Now, or starting a pre-season and Casa with Spurs. If there is any team we should watch out for, Antonio Conte and the guys.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Yes.
Who say is the team to watch?
People are not talking about them, but how many team we should watch out for? They have the manager, a bad Liga. What should I say? Why you Italy? Why you England? And or the Inter Milan or the Juventus or the Chelsea because Chelsea not just said your budget, many issues, so they went down and we pick straight to winning the Premier League. Now check the kind of signings are all. Now we always talk about football. You should have a front 2. Then there are other supporting players. Son Heung-min and Harry Kane. Will be a movie. so they are still there. That brilliance now, San Mranti Munich chair last season. So you mean was joint top scorer with Mohamed Salah. When free team in Wakem, Harry Kane had a slow start because transfer window now. Meko City, main corner, it had an effect on Harry Kane.
Yeah.
But later on, season, you realize that he was picking up again. So if you have Harry Kane and you have Son, you mean no matter anyway pre-season, or me enough threat. Then you come and look at Richarlison. So the front three of Spurs will have Richarlison, a player or you determined or you stubborn or say a brilliant finisher, plus Son Heung-min and Harry Kane. Pacey forwards. Conte pesadi no amount the back five now. Not forget Conte loves wing backs. And Wakofa Perisic from Inter Milan. Perisic about Inter. Not can Inter team now. The Italians here and Antonio Conte. Or Bayern Munich was part of the Bayern Munich team that won the UEFA Champions League. And so when you player when it comes to trophy winning mentality, Obekas Onibi. Say and get trophy, big games, big movements. You expect players to show up. You can trust Perisic to do that. Conte akakofana ban so didn't have a wing back. Let's Bissouma Swaba and Conte bar Chelsea and Okofa and Golo Kante didn't major in Finfiho. So Kante Bayed when that season from Leicester to Chelsea, Obian with your Conte, Ede Kante ye. Now, Wakofa Bissouma should never be in Finfiho. So if there is any other team that we should be watching out for, let's not forget Team FN Spurs. Clement Lenglet struggled at Barcelona there. But Conte 3-back system, he preferred a left centre back or Naba from Barca to Spurs. Barca level, no, or the Obaha Nebon any demo for you to adapt and tell the world what is inside you. So in as much as Chelsea is doing wonders, in as much as Arsenal is buying, there's one team that we should all watch out for. The transformation or the mass Spurs moment in the fourth. That transformation.
Yeah, he did well. He did well.
Or transfer well. I think we should watch out for.
Well, we say Spurs best. I have a sign fourth. Wow, near here, but it's going to be an interesting season in the EPL. Already Manchester United is will be right to move without Cristiano Ronaldo. That team is scoring in preseason. Almost how many goals now? 7. No, 9. 7-4-4-1. Yes, 4 here, 1. Where's the Guso Okoso? 9 goals in 3 games so far. Someone should be remarkable, but obviously Pribia in pre-season.
There's something that they are showing. Osha in the front trainer, Sancho is performing well. Rashford and Antonio Martial. And no cry.
Sancho okay. Pre-season. Almost starting season now. Will they have the same steam? If I Rashford, you'll be an answer because he had so much promise.
Yes.
I don't know the man is switching off, sir.
Completely.
But Ebia gradually Ten Hag beats me aye. Kakra. Yeah, said you be Siako. Andy Gazias. Very young Quaman on it. Young summer and summer because they say there. Teams not turn on automatic as it. Ten Hag is it. Nadiomi who need training. Any judge or something. On Jobia, Jobia, or you will be able to.
Now, on Eric Ten Hag and Sense, Chairman Anna Yeramuna, on Udika Bosso, Harry Maguire. On said before and the game, and run a pre-match conference, of course. And I know Mubusan about Maguire and Sense says, say, when you have kind of publicly, say Maguire and a yellow captain, while Cross, I can say, we achieve a lot in football. And Chairman, Mubusan about Maguire, no. Name someone who about Maguire, then I will say, I'll say Maguire and guaranteed a starting place at Manchester United team, and say no person watching.
I'll say Harry is really impressive, and I expect a lot from him. But there is also internal competition, and that is how the club like Manchester United needs. As I say, saw the butcher of Amsterdam about Lisandro Martinez, Waba, or Varane or Lindelof, and Maguire.
Yeah.
But you know the events of the Edoma Twitch. He said, "Be quite the Odoma Kokolo and Abibia." Young Trabia after the season, pre-season, no. But they said, "You can say, Abrantino, on
Now, Obi near Taka, Sir Alex Ferguson in Manchester United is some coaches on my back when I say, Obiaya, Alex Ferguson, Obiaya, Alex Ferguson. Na Ten Hag Enra on Jeremy on Sir Alex Ferguson there no. Says a trend no still there so don't feel say why is Manchester United not moving away from Alex Ferguson? No move say opinion dey no ba ya ma na twam. And they say also looking ahead. But as a coach be aba na say do ma Alex Ferguson. Also tie the Ferguson eka.
Oh, Fanya now say he spoke to Sir Alex about becoming Manchester United's manager and Ferguson convinced you know say obitia ye adwuma no unsa uko baby for instance adwuma bi waye also unya obi a waye adwuma ni pen and Ferguson is on the record as a manager obi Ferguson is a legend. Yeah. He's legendary. What he's done in football, and to find you consult him. Consulting him doesn't mean that you take the bad things. He also be out with the good and bad side. So you look at the good sides. I'll bet you are picky. And no go far.
Of course, Shaman. I quite say San coach Ubeba Fufro now Abdurazak Bashir Hayford Masoud Didi Dramani nom Edidi Dinkomo Boni Bianim Sanka says so Jones Atuko Fio Sotiasia and Kamia Shaw says Samuel Boadu and then Obe pick a very good relationship.
So not the grass yes. I also he spoke to some of the senior coaches.
Yes. Nana Mponsa by almost all of the former leaders of the club moreover Sir Alex Ferguson beyond a legendary status. No, that's why active member, consultancy, advisory role, and all of that. Into the ins and outs of the club, and on the set outside 1992 class, no Nicky Bart, Paul Scholes, the David Beckhams, the Neville brothers, Andy Cole, Teddy Sheringham. I think the most successful class. As far as Manchester United are concerned, no, under Sir Alex Ferguson. Yes, it could have happened way back by modern day Manchester United history there. Sir Alex Ferguson, or you don't mean no pre-bibia who call him. And as a young coach, me assure say ne papa as a billionaire, wa brabom so baba ye coach, no. Na Sir Alex Ferguson mujina touchline so mo ye adwuma. Nti ura institution ni mu a it's only appropriate, it's only smart, it's only commonsensical. So you try find one or two ways of finding a way to get to Sir Alex. And I would share the statement and say I don't need a hair dryer treatment. Yeah, not Sir Alex Ferguson wanted there. No quarantine. Cristiano Ronaldo, no share Rashford, no senior Brana. They were like, could this have happened under Sir Alex? So there are few pointers so bet me your opinion, this guy, that guy, what you can do, why Mourinho failed, why Van Gaal failed, why David Moyes failed, why Ralph Rangnick failed, why Paul Pogba could not play, why this, why that, why Rashford lost form. Pick the ideas. It's so important. Picking of the ideas, sharing ideas. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Sanka Vicente del Bosque, that's of course relevant, but closely associated with Real Madrid now. Ka coach Bia Basua, in fact, UEFA Coaches Association, Switzerland, I think once a year or so. Yana Ferguson, no Arsene Wenger, no Carlo, Rafa Benitez, Lucescu, Diego Simeone, Jose, Pep. Almost share a class of elite coaches, goose in dink. Jumani dia to me in Kazawa manage Ajax. So all of a sudden you are so knowledgeable. You need a bit of helping hand. And unya Sir Alex Ferguson in your camp as well. You pressure on Obesia managing internally as well. So the political side is as well very relevant in this sort of situation.
Well, definitely. Andy.
Another question be about movies say any Ronaldo situation. Why is Ferguson not calling Ronaldo say because Ronaldo so we himself Ronaldo yes so because he turned the convincing man about back to Manchester United. Yeah. So why is Alex Ferguson using influence now to call Ronaldo?
Okay, well, Ferguson ebi only Ronaldo kasa and that's true. And so you Ferguson decided to say we open baby atra. And yeah, nice one. But Ferguson Ronaldo Europe no more. Europe na no be so be.
because Jeremiah the next image now obehu Ten Hag asem bi okan about Ronaldo o say no di ka be ka say or plan Ronaldo but I know a chairman he ombusa na about Cristiano Ronaldo no he asem okan asem Ten Hag kai
I'll say only Ronaldo kasa since Ronaldo guys will be die or no but on your kind of plans so say me kai sa incident it you say Ferguson mum ko convince na enye a way better like undermining the coach. Sasa unyama coach ni mumu. Because the coach na mumu one right now don't feel no. O the uche the coach ni ya. Because so ye Ten Hag. U player abakacha aka openly publicly through the agent to say no akacha say on stay he wants to leave. Now your coach na unfa phone friend numbuza na ya. It means that uko nya onko. Asa obeko onko. That's what it means.
And chairman, better say on be planning without Ronaldo. Better that would be the best thing because young teams are more great players. They've moved on. So Ronaldo decided say no. When your team be Europe, our Champions League as say reports in Ebana. Then Oba beka team no and Ronaldo beka team no chairman. Untimi ka say on start Ronaldo. So it's better say Eric Ten Hag ebe planning without Ronaldo. Until Ronaldo beka ho there ebe bonus. Ebe a great addition at the mount. So the new players are and signings are all you know. You should start using them. No one decided say if Ronaldo join Ebeka team no there, then the team bet me move forward. The team bet me I could do this level. But I say in the news, United are doing well pre-season. They are winning games. They are getting some players back on track. Say Ronaldo issue no SRC in Bema. Ebesa say mo pre-season no my no. And there is a new manager and confer expecting a lot from him. Baby another seminar could chairman baby no. You will get a section of United supporters. I'll make us say they will not do any no or hurt him no. Obeka team no, and also make team no. And see, there's division. Supporters need be in favor of Ronaldo. Supporters need be against Ronaldo. What he's doing because your team no. Ebibeka say now ka team no any copy Europa. Argentina ne. See, I could do Europa there. Oma Meke and MSI get it back because next season United will be getting back on track. Say you must get a Champions League spot and at least win a trophy. So Meke and you'll be able to get back on track. There are some people who so much feel say, but stand now the asset no, and you can also bought the Europa League and the division beba and chairman. From now, I could do timer transfer window never no. Everything depends on about Ronaldo. Ronaldo bano. There were questions because. And pay for Manchester United no. Me, I'm not going to blame Ronaldo. Name I'll blame and pay for Manchester United. Omo decided say Ronaldo destination at Man City no. Yemfa for Enfreno. Number Manchester United. What was the project? There were new players. Marshall, Mason Greenwood, Rashford, all those players are not Omo Eggleta. They were getting the goals. Last season, or last 2 seasons, they were second on the league table. In Argentina, you don't know the Becca Hono. Yes, and do that level be your free Champions League. Echo the Europa League. So man thinking about the future of Manchester United say even without Ronaldo we were able to deal with the situation into Argentina yes I could do a level now or say Ronaldo say on per Champions League game what are we going to do? So to me I think say the good thing for Manchester say they should focus on whatever they are doing. So Ronaldo become one is good because Ronaldo no say the new Messi chairman say he's not part of the team into preparation he's not part into what was all no. And in Manchester United, say Ronaldo beba team no. When he comes, it's good for them. But to me, signings no mine no. Omo to us no me make sure say omo get on progress, they get on track. Not next season, even without Ronaldo because say do baby, na say ebi do August. Ronaldo say on team no be ma. Oh yeah, Eric Ten Hag unim say you prepared your team. Oh yeah, preseason no. You are without Cristiano Ronaldo. Omo ko share Manchester no. Omo ko share Liverpool. You know be about mawaso no. Say they are getting the results. Manchester players be and no more go in confidence. So let's wait a plan without a bunch of Ronaldo. Chairman, for Alex Ferguson, also institution be an organization be no. Yetaka dey friend say ex official. Me assure say at Manchester United, the last time they won the league, it was Sir Alex Ferguson. The last time they won the yes, the last time they won the UEFA Champions League was Sir Alex Ferguson. The last time they won the League Cup, it was Sir Alex Ferguson. The last time they won the FA Cup, it was Sir Alex Ferguson. Now institutional memory ben e opinion. Institutional memory ben and a chance. But they say the man who say why not on
Ronaldo sim. Ronaldo at the end say Ronaldo asem ye nehi. E be tell nehi. Unse to da it could be asem tie we. Me no waka za oba bebo. Oba e kra no. the name so ba ya man no ye hunsa because you have your more Champions League the second na buy oba ya go di FIFA with 6 what you say I 6 remember me go beat us 6 all the go di 6 ave ya se me ko but they say Ronaldo, I'm looking at how he will come back. I'm looking because they say any tiring.
Yeah.
Scanning and careful, but the major obstacle is salary, the wages now. Huge. And that is the problem. Andy, yeah, right, say, we are in times on our fun bagger. No, I've had to have my boo. Because say, sorry, near the number of from go for graduation because Ronaldo just said 408,000, almost 500,000, 480,000 pounds a week. Also, but so now we are doing not to look at 300. A lot of clubs cannot pay 300,000 pounds a week for Ronaldo. Oh, I say why he brings you and told you about a football club, the primary a year ball. 2 told just in we are ball no. Let's not be fooled with say you know. And the transfer now remember he must be bad.
Anthony Marshall 3 goals in 3 matches. Na omone Crystal Palace na say jarebe mi ahwe ni go na Manchester here adwuma o. Omo here adwuma papa na sa akwada na friend say Malaysia no. Chama no so MC win ye.
So obre. On time o come be on money ma.
Ronaldo the mo wan say a player like Ronaldo before nka comment bisa abeba until so free United. I think the next destination should be guaranteed. So free akwahase edaho. Etikawo eba abonten say Ronaldo kwa. But say beba abonten na edwa ya link wa kwa na amfa ya link wa kwa na amfa no.
Lewandowski di anyway.
Yes, you know where you are going. It is a Ronaldo Siombo United bima. Club we are show interest. You didn't come be 80%, 85%. So Ronaldo is moving to this place because story about Ronaldo is leaving United. No, I feel an analysis to Chelsea buy, to Bayern Munich buy. Recently, I think Atletico Madrid buy, and some of the teams are linking Ronaldo to know. He might even end up tarnishing his legendary status, our building for some of the clubs because you played for Real Madrid. I want to achieve most of your glory days, most of your trophies, who achieve at Real Madrid, then you decide to move to Atletico. It's even a bit of a disgrace. Or legendary status now about Real Madrid now. So better kakra. There was the United and the Chelsea factor. The Ayama United. Now you are thinking of moving to another Premier League team. The last season, person will avoid there. Omamwanko City, Omkofa Bayern. And this move will tarnish everything. That joy, a boy Ronaldo Dian. United fans na sorry dear chiri eternity no. A move to Chelsea was definitely going to affect that legendary status with me from Manchester United. So personally, I was a bit surprised. Bayern Munich, then the legends of Bayern will start coming up. Some of the directors will start coming out and say, Debbie, he's not a player they believe will fit into a system. Personally, I think it's wrong. Well, we decided so free bus and PSG was there. Enti enya afi na Messi ni eba belenkina ko free Barcelona na he was moving straight to PSG. And at the moment Ronaldo can say person me free United na the next club should
be. You can say go we pay we na we anyway near for na that's true. Message back Ajima Chigofredo say I don't know why you pundits are not being fair to Ronaldo. In terms of Manchester United, why are you all like Ronaldo brought Manchester United to the Europa League? Have you imagined Manchester United without Ronaldo last season? He was scoring in all competitions, so what was he supposed to do? Salah and Son scored just like Ronaldo did, but the other departments of their teams were solid as compared to United. Look at what Maguire and the defense pair did, even Varane. So why blame it all on Ronaldo? Let's be fair to Ronaldo. Well, nobody's blaming Ronaldo. We are creating scenarios. Say for a pro United person, I will feel say Ronaldo by Amebo no because say last before Ronaldo came with the same group of players, they played second. Yeah. They beat Liverpool. All those teams. I mean, they were scoring for fun. They scored how many goals? Almost about 80 something. This time, Omo says 57. Until Oba now the better no, rather than Anya better. Numbers so confirm you were better. It became you, not the team. And for the Ronaldo fan, of course, I don't care about how serious the other players were. Say, oh, you don't know anymore. Now Maguire no so goes in. It is hard there, and I'm baby. And that those two arguments, scenarios from the equity, not necessarily to rubber stamp it say Ronaldo and the Diomoko. Andy, fair question.
Chairman, yeah, there is this statement I don't know starting a guinea ground on social media, baby. Nipa ba kuna start here say, or say Chelsea and Arsenal. Manchester City 130 million pounds for Manchester City leftovers. Because in all discussions, yeah, I can say Raheem Sterling was not a starter at Manchester City of late. Abranti friend say Gabriel no one starter at Manchester City. Sanso and Zinchenko di, but it looks like teams on person competing with Manchester City now. People feel that Manchester City ska for their leftovers and meaning. Yeah, what they must say. How would that statement fare? Say Man City are getting money from Chelsea and Arsenal for their leftovers. That is Sam Rantia. Manchester City are transfer one.
Leftovers, Obi. Leftovers.
Surplus to requirement.
Yes, surplus. Zinchenko played 28 games, all competitions.
All competitions.
Yes.
15 in the Premier League.
15 in the Premier League. Massa.
No. How many stats? These are stats or starting how many games?
Start or boy.
And new 10.
Oh yes.
And new 10. So these are facts. You know. Yeah. A lot more from the bench. But he's a fantastic player. There's but
would you call him surplus? Because from Raheem Sterling, we all know his quality. Man City were too many stars to suit different formations and their playing styles. And but to make it look like Arsenal and Chelsea, Man City surplus 1 year or so.
No, Raheem Sterling at 27 year World Cup year on your main man or Man City. Only took a din komo Chelsea man virtually even a higher salary than at Man City. He's the main man at Chelsea. Mason Mount, good friend, English national team fraternity. Osusu said 27. Nyafe no Babe or bench, and the Hanu Kranisa in the big games in the Champions League is not playing. London is a good place for him because our affinity or a Chronosucha in any other place. So I mean, surplus. Leftovers, no, there are no leftovers in football. Maintains our term no football. Can leftover, but football leftover there. Maintains our terminology, no. Maintains our terminology, technology, no football.
But football works like that.
Gabriel Jesus, World Cup year, wants to be the main man. Knows the Arteta style of play, basically Pep Arteta style of play. Knows Edu. Because in my interview, Edu was very influential. Only Arteta. Or person proving it home because free Palmeiras by Kun Aguero or Kun on and off. I feel Cradiana force 9 and I issue. But the Bia Obesia can be an utum some parabrant and person be a man home. So Arsenal, the only problem is okay, Arsenal is not playing the Champions League. It's also drop it, no bar. Non-Champions League football club, but Arsenal as an institution has the glory. And you say Arsenal at Tiapansam, and that's what you're now. So, me sure say Arteta soon now rebuilding processes. No, there's Gabriel Martinelli, there's Saka, there's Odegaard, there's Smith Rowe, there's Gabriel White. Relatively very young team, or the Zinchenko so into. I think it's more about personal and yes, omono boys ni bebre omonya status and Man City ekua from the days of Leroy Sani. The very moment I'll be expressing the list of discontent on Beja Okwan in a very graceful way. Now what me akọ wanim. Inti Gabriel Jesus person born national team or person on the Cobo 9 in Brazil. He was regarded as as the replacement for the El Phenomenon. Luis Nazario Dalema or Brazil or Waya or sorry by England Waya Takrano Betmia and fa into so people on the platform there. Obuakusum Raheem Sterling. The Betmia 3 matches be or 1 goal. Or free bench crab now to me yet you bet me quite influential, but maybe it's not properly valued. So Chelsea are in the Champions League. top club. Force to reckon with. It's Thomas Tuchel. There's Todd Bowley. There's N'Golo Kante. The boys are still there. Why not? Let me pick up the position. Zinchenko, Man City for Brighton for Tony Bloom. Brighton for President also. So far no offer from Man City, but it's evident also no a bit of onya chance also pre-bebre. And I'm sure Arteta so assured he said, look, Oba, that central midfield area, no, especially when you are not too sure about Lokonga, any branch friend or Granit Xhaka. Into your Pate, now your Granit Xhaka combination, Pate alongside Zinchenko. That's a solid midfield. So these are boys omo person be waste your talents, omo abilities in a place where probably they are not really valued. So you move out. Now you coach yase the bet nyaye. Surplus to a comment is a normal term, but left over there.
And it has happened in football. There are times when players do not do well in certain clubs.
Yeah, Tomori,
even Salah.
Yes, Salah. Tomori, Tammy Abraham, Bram Diaz,
Chris Smalling, and the ball.
Luka Jovic scored Fiorentina. Wakosha 4 goals. The whole Real Madrid career, or share 3. So Obiani Bebia, Obi all person platform the platform. Now or Excel Obi so platforms was right. Obiani in the choice, and these boys are not going for reduced salaries. Obia level no the 2 years no, and one who just that Obia a big boy. Into the Arsenal, Babe Bobola, Omo play or money done so ya Gabriel Jesus.
What else is here?
Okay, Nishanuna.
What else is here? Is that your 10 plus goals next season?
Why the Bema the passes? Now, okay.
Arsenal, chances against.
That is the Arsenal standard.
Standard.
Say there's some standard. No, because you don't have the likes of De Bruyne, you don't have the Bernardo Silva type in it. So nobody any Smith-Rowe, Odegaard more level.
That's Odegaard a top player.
But on Bernardo Silva and De Bruyne.
So what's you Odegaard? They say the Fabio Vieira no mama. Marquinhos no now.
Yes.
They say Martinelli be made full season. Master this season more had it. So born we had the Saudi baby so Manchester team no ball last season. Last season no. We Ronaldo from Nigeria Chanto Prima. Oma no home the second.
Because it was a season Liverpool had injury issues. Chelsea had Lampard to call switch between the same season. So it was a season of 2 teams in
but Manchester United beat Liverpool by 5 points. Liverpool team now say Nasala no one for you. Some Manchester United team now. Last season, your father said Ronaldo was strengthening. Jesus Santo Bar was strengthening. Almost received second, equal 6. It will because Leicester City no have the league. Season every room. More heady we see.
No, but the tennis, Arsenal best to be fighting for the top 4. For the league title,
now also Tottenham go with the
Arsenal crown and come more drink ko Europa so and kebe ball mo pa top 4 no. Yeah, Omunji trophy. Omunji Europa.
But this is Europa and everything.
Omunji Europa now you are manageable. Hono me sure say Roma. Okay, final conference league final.
That's the Joseph football.
Oh, no, it's about Joseph. Open your
At the end of the day, he won it.
No. I'm saying, hold on. Mr. final.
What happened?
Into South ball now ball final. Or the Beshia Arsenal now Arsenal Beshan 5. I'm telling you.
And them no yard.
Arsenal Beshan 5.
Yeah.
Arsenal Beshan 5.
Arsenal quality no so change Roma.
Of course.
Arsenal CCA. Arsenal quality no so change.
But Arsenal this season, we want the top 4. We want to get back into the Champions League. Very crucial. But this season, very more difficult to get into the top 4 because of how Tottenham peg, and they said, Chelsea, with the kind of defenders they are buying, and of course, Raheem Sterling, so not the gig no right for Chelsea, I'm telling you. Raheem on a good day, the bibi baby alpha na nyenso de any jai you know and even Manchester United only say Manchester United the season before season tell me almost more goals than Liverpool. People my real few they score more goals. Now also we say until they say Obada Roka say now the Cristiano Ronaldo nimbe bi okwa ansa na wajana emre ofi Real Madrid no oni team bia no they call Juve. Oh yeah intini on say Ronaldo kindly Ronaldo as I know Ronaldo na no free you but
say bonini ai say Ronaldo nam na o nyoma gu apapa so na o pon no
now agent team do ko team we
Saudi Arabia team is say PSG
or the okay say team is
that's not nice.
That's so nice.
Omo philosophy no mu hia Ronaldo
na Oliver can say call you good player power many then open him but imagine it's not nice for even your brand say Ronaldo go the way I replace for say onya starting can you imagine because what present to una omo bi I can say bulu kira can you just near side man kakra also read wide that there imra o free Real Madrid no na Ronaldo has a constant on free Real Madrid that time no Arsenal go nya get the team na half man na go obo mine but nadia nyame mi ko ni e be din say Barcelona Andy you know wrap here because
be visa question we e dey na asasa Bayern because they say almost auto Matthias late say almost PM or Bayern
aye
now all signing to Bayern this season the Sadio Mane and I think 2 players from Ajax and now because name Bayern of Sunday man say
and normally come back to with Dortmund but now the players to buy from Dortmund in the Dortmund go to Hana go to Haladi no go so what I say and say Jude Bellingham might say Real Madrid say one of their projects
2023
yeah it's this will top be free baby and omo players on and they want to fight for the Champions League that's what they want omo come on you themselves the only competition but their target is the Champions League now delete no be choppers no mania they say you just sign new deal Gnabry
Gnabry
almost say what na Murphy
Germany we na say Barca so your party obi say Barca say mo aye de enu anwumre party chencherechi
o me party
e Miami ai Barca for ejare and I don't pay. I say Arsenal ni Adidas I make you over 1 million sales just enra.
Fantastic.
That was Arsenal wages, you know. Black and gold charges we. 1 million sales enra no more launch here now.
Just enough for dodo. Just enough for too much. But imagine what if that shape, what if that boka key, what if that bibia. Those are just the what
we no Arsenal player na.
On no the video.
There we are just say we on the Saliba mujeja.
Player ma top player for me nyawe.
Arsenal yo boni bia na. Someone never say about Arsenal fan. I'm just still that's what team. Anyway, Arsenal thought 1 million so far.
Yeah.
Making 1 million and one. We got videos and I'm not talking again. And I mean, I was there. Yes, of course. And then check out when Chemo Sports Center. We Arsenal fan now, Kruma. Oba have out there. No one Arsenal Jesse. I mean, beautiful kids. And at this time, teams in our kids and so. FFA. Bomb say. Aguero Basso Virginia Arias. But Barca has a plan, and I like what they are doing. Fine, they also move the future money now, because it's the only way to sustain. But if they have a very good plan going forward, I may take on 6-7 years, but eventually they will find a common ground. That's now, because even in the midst of their problems, they are buying good players. And now, they say Chelsea some replacement for Aspilicueta and San Omejanama Amahomo. So if they have Kunde in Omni Aspilicueta,
I say Wakati PSG for the 7 person will be move you.
or looking for there's also much else in Kansas. Okay, then I was asking.
Oh, say France,
there be also just Chelsea no more. So Chelsea is open. Chelsea is open. Kimpembe na gajo mzo.
Also person.
Kimpembe is omo Chelsea.
Rafinha.
There be Kimpembe is omo Chelsea. Just when we do no great mistake with me as a PSG. So how can we go by us out of it?
No, I'm sorry about Kwaba no pay out, not training. Now you know the way I almost see Tete Branch and how you.
Your head about Vaso.
That be new one Asaba.
Hype. Cristiano Ronaldo. Expectation. Robert Lewandowski. Predicted performance. Lionel Messi. Reality. Romano Lukaku with a little touch of Yakubu Igbeni, spiced with Timo Werner and flavored with a little touch of Christian Benteke, having Maguire's mentality. I don't think Kajadi say okay, you're going to see what I have on it. Now you're referee. Say Ghana Football Association. I'm some working tirelessly to get a sponsor for Ghana Premier League going next season. Say omonhwe na omonnya hu ebibi na yake no say division 1 form yensa no enam ni so bi na o chechewe mu with the law and everything, but new stuff are coming up. 11 wonders are chocolate say no emref bia ni ho say executive council nigga say 3 clubs from division 1 na everybody abewram na say dem na can say when a Premier League club is demoted, a Premier League club is made to replace that team. Enti omuti manko lower tier, and of course Okaenra chief said that the argument to make in regards to Juventus there, any Champions League, Africa there now Wafa any dwarfs so say, and yet the FA should be ready for a protracted legal battle because almost so a few say. Somebody can say 3 teams even say also me and son ebo.
Yeah.
Nabako akem. Is a situation in
important say be di hun komonia ya bedroom pempen so be boy nyina. We are quite a top 4, top 6 arguments now. So at the end of the day, which arguments are much more superior no na bet me afa. But yes, many obiaya adwen say enra say 11 wonders impanyimfo a many omudi nkomoni nyina no mususu say sense omo Osha Elimina Sharks ne wa fana nka omo kra na omo osoro kakra nti anka we ni free mu anu akoje. It's a very sound argument. It's a very sound argument. So I think the chief said make key argument around Article 7 of the Ghana Premier League regulations. I say at the end of the competition, the last 3 clubs of the league table shall be automatically relegated to the Division 1. The champion club from each of the 3 zones in the Zone 1 league shall automatically be promoted to replace the demoted ones. I think there's a very grey area. Area I'm saying was saying penny for no. Because in terms of demotion, and this is a sack where expulsion, and expulsion of a football club out of a competition, expulsion of a football club out of a competition, not expulsion of a member of the football association. So, so we need to find out what's here modality the most reasonable. 11 wonders will case. Why not? Because Ash Gold expelled. So there was this argument. Be sending message say Ash Gold we need Premier League now. And we no buy say was here who would have been declared the champion of the Premier League. Your thoughts me no.
And 11 wonders case no point to say. Even when Ash Gold's issue was being discussed, near ball league,
yeah,
you can't say no league in many ways, which means that Ash Gold had an impact on who went to relegation and who didn't. And to say, Ash Gold the free more, those 3 teams should be made to square off.
Dwarfs and Tamale City, 3 teams almost so and then more a playoff with Nyensa no more relegation no. Because uko share this side so a problem or Division 1 for the Ankomo shed any case or more there emphasis Dumbina asemwa bana omo basro. But the Premier League clubs will have to. Only there was a consider omo first. But was a certain standard.
Everyone that some can go is omo can play off. Others nega play off.
No,
11 wonders.
No, 11 wonders is demoted. Or no, demoted.
I must say
automatically demoted.
I was say
into your only position
or relegated.
Yes, or demoted.
Relegated and not demoted. Or relegated.
No, demoted. You're promoted and demoted
and relegated.
No, Chairman. Okay. Me use two different terms.
Okay.
Promotion and demotion.
Demotion. Okay.
Into more demoted.
Okay.
Into more space there is filled already.
I know my point. Say in that space, you you me free no. Say bako ho no ye demote no by virtue of bonibia we dia na ruling bia. Or no, relegation one table now free say on the top of
yes.
It's also you relegating only 2. No come. That's almost
more points. In fact, Tottenham 11 wonders for position originally 11 wonders plus Tottenham City, Tamale City, Dwarfs, and I think the other one is Murphy. The other team was Liberty Professionals. In Tiankomunya 4, no more. But then I say so no now wafa for no bemu na Elmina Sharks for no bem. Inti when I am commodie, I was here didi hun komana because Mrabia ni Ghana Football Association where my sa kwan no say yes kwan bia ni wa inti this executive council no omo dream ho no omo hwe that's why best practices inti na chief Adamu argument of what happened in 1962 what happened Cassiopoli ni nyina no but maybe we'll have to look at jurisdictional issues. Maybe Ghana so there to say to be the bianya the too much. So common I was say here.
Well, young man Sonia Henry Asante Chumokasama Ghana Football Association now. Henry me chair on pe bi say bibia bokominya. I am sure say office ne the FA office on calls reba neighbor with respect to sir issue I mean relegation, promotion, demotion, clubs are relegated if you say no. If a Premier League club relegated they are now demoting. Also Premier League club they take the position. How are you handling the pressure? Meaning who your second thoughts Biana?
Yes, it is true that in situations like this there will be a number of opinions and views being expressed here and there, being thrown around here and there. Because even within the last 15, 20 seconds here, but at the end of the day, I think there are 2 things we need to look at. As we speak, there are Premier League clubs, and then Congress near Premier League clubs. 11 wonders in Kao, Wafan Kao, Omina Sharks in Kao. So they have lost that right as Premier League clubs because it has to be on merit. There is a difference between demotion and relegation. Relegation is a consequence of performance, and the demotion is punishment. The ball league Ashanti Gold were not relegated, but rather they have been demoted with a form of punishment. Yes, 11 wonders can petition the FA, but what they need to know is as we speak, they are no longer a Premier League club, and that is based on law. That is based on the regulations of the FA that governs all the top tier leagues in the country. And Rami said, at the end of every season, the top team wins the championship, and the 3 bottom place clubs are automatically relegated. That is law. So based on that law, 11 Wonders as a club is no longer a Premier League side. Same for Wafa, same for Elmina Sharks. And I will say very clear. Now, to be a member of any league competition, it has to be on merit. Now, the argument of being on merit means that you need to fight to belong to that particular league tier. Say Division 1, say Division 2, say Division 3. For which reason, Yembrano say at the end of the season, the 3 bottom place clubs are automatically relegated and the 3 first place teams in Division 1 are promoted. That is on merit. Those who are promoted gain the promotion based on merit, and those who are relegated are being relegated as a consequence of their performance. I will say, and not very clear for everyone to understand. Then when it comes to demotion, it is not in our law. And all the ideas are being thrown around. There is no provision in our statutes. When a club is demoted, this club or that club must replace the demoted club. Then, the Mrano, based on the statute, the Mrano Ama Executive Council, they say a ban institutions like that. It is an argument when a man for a throw around me. It came in their discussion. Eventually, the decision was that because relegation is in our law and it's mandated and it's enshrined in our law, add demotion in the OT, then dealing with the relegation first. Who dealing with the relegation first now? I want anymore. 3 clubs are medical both with me now. They say they are not part of the Premier League.
Henry, sorry, Obimatria can say in the same way, Liberty Professionals dwarfs any part of the Premier League to say we more. So why give them the opportunity to come in?
It is a new window that is opening to give others the opportunity to fight for the slot.
Okay.
Because the mirror will be any other. So now, because we used to say it has to be on merit, an opportunity say a different group and fighting for the slot, so that to be on merit, so that you respect the fair play. Now FIFA can say Obia and respect you. And on the name Suntia, Escolo decided say second place teams in zone 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm fighting for that slot. Whoever wins that league must have won it on merit. It will replace Ashgold on merit and not because he is Fibano and not because of one on the silver platform. And that is the argument behind that decision. The on tone slot on achievement. Obia or replace Ashgold be a fighting to get it. And you know, we are not say, I go the free with you, we will go relegation. Chance. Then you are even defeating the purpose of your own regulation.
Well, yes, sure, say clubs at the end. When say this discussion until they be back to a finality.
It's good for the game. It's good for the group. You never quite we discuss it. And at the end of the day, the ruling of the disciplinary committee and the appeals committee were silent on this. Appeals committee ruling, copy, but you know, as an appeals committee, to me, they are here. Because there are consequences of whatever decision they make. In the FNO taking decision, and I assigned through my FNO, which was then referred to the executive council.
Well, yeah, I said you miss your but Henry, but say good news, Kakra. We understand that there's a sponsor IBN check mobile announcing for the Ghana Premier League, the Women's Premier League, and the Division 1 League. No problem.
Well, Chabu, I think that over the period, a lot of engagement. Unfortunately, we have struggled in the last 2 seasons because now because of what happened in the expose, blah blah blah, number of, and then maybe a CCA in the lead up to the new administration taking office. then again, the whole control product. I mean, I'm sure that we should be unless they didn't do a on them. But so Ghana and Kwa, they are only saying they are Chamu Betra community. So they listen to you because consistently they know you will be there. So that program or product consistency, so it helps in selling the brand. If the like I say, yes, the 3 products in German, so with the aim of selling it to corporate world, not only Ghana, but corporate world. So far, no, the signs look very positive. And yet Premier League didn't go, but the other products. Fortunately, last season, in our best way, ever partner Women's Premier League, in our Max TV, ever partner Women's Premier League. Matches not on TV. That way, am I a 1-year sponsorship, but not as a headline sponsor, but as a development partner. But they have told us that they want to continue, so it's good. We are working to get a headline sponsor for the WPL. So they didn't come about Division 1 and also a cool year. Then of course the premier product, the premier. The team didn't come on. Some documents have exchanged offices. They're shared in say iron out a few differences, and then we'll be able to make a public announcement on these 3 products, but at different times because we are dealing with different.
Okay. All right.
Hopefully things will be better.
Okay. Henry, Medasipi say Arope waje brain now ni atwin komo. Okay. Henry Santichum nyan Centroni se on Kasa de Ghana Football Association on the nsem enso abanti well Richard SPP at the message about say as we speak Dwarfs Elmina Shark Wafa and 11 Wonders are Premier League clubs. And to say Congress, they will be relegated officially.
Football and Premier League regulations, there's nothing like relegation, a demotion.
There will be a relegation.
Oh, Chairman. Article 7 is clear.
Article 7.
Read Article 7. Article 7. Article 7.2.
7.2. So at the end of the competition, the last 3 clubs on the Premier League shall be automatically demoted.
There's nothing like
to the Division 1 league. The champion club of each of the 3 zones in the Division 1 league shall automatically be promoted to replace the demoted clubs in the Premier League. Wow.
Absolutely. Yes. Demotion does not denote punishment. Per the Premier League regulations, you will promotion and you will demotion. According to the Premier League regulations. But in Komo
they have to amend this. No, seriously, they have to amend this. Also, relegation. There be also the word should be relegation. I'm just saying be an oversight. And that's what I'm going because say demotion be muno. Also, am I throwing in the state of confusion? Because now, even Henry say demotion is punishment.
No.
Now the FA regulation is demotion.
Yes, the Premier League regulation talks about champion and demotion. There's nothing like relegation in its own books. But Chairman, mami extending kobono me kaino masako hu Article 37 of this whole Premier League regulations. Ash Gold and all the players affected can still up. They should. I don't know how they went about the appeal. But okay, Article 30, is it Article 37?
Oh, I refer to the punishment.
Yes. Article 37.4.
It has not been question on how we win. 4. So for the avoidance of doubt, it is hereby declared that the punishments recommended herein are the minimum that may be ordered for a first offense, and that the punishments may be increased in accordance with the gravity of the offense. While, however, the same player is guilty of repeated acts of misconduct, whether at one and the same time or at different times, the disciplinary committee shall impose a severer sanction.
Yeah.
And let's say, or can say,
first time offenders. Inti minimum appeal Ash Gold num de koye. I think they could have made an argument about we are first time offenders, making reference to Article 37.4.
Ash Gold cried in it. Also, me can't say. Oh, Adeni Acho. Was still me. Asgold should have gone with a plea. Say, Omuni Omumbe Trinity time. Because appeal the either you are going with a fresh evidence to back your claim, maybe another part maybe a reduced sentence.
Yeah.
80 players in the end, for instance.
Yes. Richmond Lamptey, for example.
You don't add your mom from Asgold for no. What do you do, man?
Yeah. Yeah.
Make your own case as players.
Yeah.
Say, fine. Ebia, why you be misconduct no why? But man, you say bibi.
No correct. You know correct.
Say, move pleading.
Yeah.
For leniency.
Yeah. They are first time offenders.
Say, first timer. Bibi says, and mobile written bond to cry. As I say, you won't do it, bibi, so that 1 year is okay. You're in 6 months.
Yes. Into first time offenders, they don't mean to appeal into maybe based on the severity of the punishment, the severity of the offense. But the laws are clear. Yeah, and say football running a clear say first time offenders are always considered. But
first time offenders also considered based on the gravity of the offense.
Yes, it's true, but
the gravity of the offense. Because you couldn't put out the first time offense. You feel gra. What you say? Serbia, I want to tell you, traffic violation bia bakubia na bi akọ judge and you know say so I've been driving for 15 years me parking ticket na igwe me nya bi da na bi my running red light na bi akọ so wo sre e bi emergency bia na bi okay first time offense into my minimum sentence but we know the integrity of the game.
Yeah, so you should the minimum punishment. Because okay, say first time offenders, you more minimum punishment. In the course, my times, but feed the exact place. But I'm say minimum punishments near 6 months thereabout. For me share players, no say maybe bet me minimum say individual appeal and as a class and appeal. But I think say we can move on because it's here no send no there's no review. Into also caucus. It's here no. Sharks, Wafa, and of course, Munianum 11 wonders no more. They've been demoted, so they do not have a right. When also ban promotion, also young promote
no, that's the point.
So common sense. Let's blend them together. Let them play. Let them have a playoff. Because in the Premier League regulations, it talks about a lot of playoffs. Say checking league points near pet, not goals near pet, goals again. There's a playoff. So why are we scared of a playoff with the demoted and teams and promotion? 6-team gala ketwebi no mabo no bia huatono because obia ni right. So more be right. I want to demand so
because me mabo Premier League. You relegate me, and as you demote me. Say the moment we issue no. Say me intimi am make the last 3 no. You demote you omo. Tima placing in the last 3. What demote me? And I'm now also say Division 1 no. Why obedi first or group biemu uni promote 2. So which means that the other second you promote that be. Me am the seconds you demote me. You me no nyina no. Me won kwan say me committee. When you won kwan say oba nanim. Enti I agree with you.
Yeah, it's a common sense.
You find a way. Yeah. And yes, sir, this thing will bring a legal issue.
Absolutely.
There will be a legal issue.
Allowing the 6 clubs to play, no. Yesterday, I was even making the same argument somewhere. Say, me who say no best solve all issues. And you feel we because you film because one, there are others who also raising say, as good incident ni see when dwarfs no more league no. Think a judgment ne ba sa afene mu a maybe Kadwafs could have argued say omo dey 16th omo nkem
was say Asgold verdict by now was say you omo film straight yes nti you omo free mu a it means that there's an extra gap anka 11 wonders between surviving so that argument is valid
nti na omo others were also saying say by all means there should be dwarfs and unfortunately dwarfs said this second was zone 2 nti F ne dey na o dey buy no dwarfs wo mu dada. Then they had the so much 11 wonders the year okay no so perfect because they say except 3 na eko it's about ko free mu that 2 nko ka no so to avoid all these way the side beba way the side beba no let's play 6 teams and the FNI ni sheka mona mo boy in se wafa outiminya qualification awaba Tamale City ne benya awaba se drafts ne benya awaba se Liberty ne benya awaba then we move on. I think that is something if you apply such rules it won't be a bad idea, but with the players now will be a suspended or money or more I keep asking myself this.
Technically the division the motor clubs become Division 1 clubs.
Yes.
Technically.
Yes.
But technically the second place teams in the Division 1 do not become Premier League clubs.
Teams, no. So omukra the merit no. So if you any favor based omukra ne komo de no the team and kabet me argue kakrama ne drafts because incident ni si time no league no. Think drafts there. Kabet my argument kakrama say Kavedet ne ban temo.
No, but 11 won the okay. Think draft so case because you ask gold free more.
Once our matches two teams and I can call
even more on better. This should have been the proper verdict. Ash Gold
out.
Matches our bone in our year revert will be at 3 points.
Like can super start issue because Obi or her was Ash Gold home and away. Into 10 is 6 points now. Ebia Wobebu from 10
until 6 points. Ash Gold are forfeiting the matches so 3 points 3 goals 3 points 3 goals so be that should have been the best.
Okay, but
no move your more yet.
11 what is case I'm just say verdict to the buy no and then Ash Gold straight Coca League because everything run is in demotion. It would we were demoted by punishment. Agreed. But also the last 3 teams in the demoted the Obama das here.
Yes.
Not two Abekan ho. No, I feel
but how to demote Ash Gold na kebe raise the issue. Also Obi cap 3 points 3 goals yem fam Obi a. Obi so beka say derby. Genuinely was
Ash Gold should be home and away.
Ash Gold should be home and two Obama say team na 6 points.
Changing the table.
Changing the shape of the table. So timing is a bit of an issue. But ideally and Kavedi to by the end of the season at best.
Also problem is and on a link to sponsorship no omo call companies ni ho nyina no omo duru ho a obebu akwa omo so mbeduru no na nipa na hwe Ash Gold ni entire life I don't know how take his action
well within the season let's just apply common sense play 6 teams and let's
executive council no betia I mean I drink chair I'm hoping say someone is listening because I did we the nyoma bebre beba and Otis body Obi Ash Gold has said no. You cannot plead not guilty and say first time offender. The only thing you can do is that you plead guilty.
Yes.
You plead guilty.
Guilty.
Appeal no so change your plea no.
Okay. Almost that's what I'm not guilty.
They still defend
Ash Gold.
They still defend and believe that
what you say? But now chicken grad or some go review now. You champions in check. I don't
Thomas J was making an argument say on your coach and an team Obobo. You catch the players as a more. So how do you tell him say who play a part in the scoreline?
No, but Unim say and I make about how they are going about it. Thomas J, former Ghanaian international.
Yeah.
You have played football at the highest level. Tommy is like a brother to me.
Yeah.
But Tommy, you cannot rely on Ash Gold to fight your case.
Absolutely.
Because Ash Gold no Ash Gold case the Kokasa. Why ebe bani no kwano. You had 10 years back home. FIFA adi chiwo we as a prime matrixing. Eti ni powder the yako kaza this you back to more. You go and meet them. Jusika. Masa bani ubi aka ho. Enti rather than individuals they woman. Thomas G as a coach. Now why you appeal? What appeal you sanction with your legal team? Now what make you case? I'm a coach. I did my team and Urema what he says Obi Bomidia Obi Amomidi Tommy Diano Crado see he was even late for the game because the Range Rover break it down on the road. Into the taxi in the bar wasi Odru Yano na game no crowd started and Oko Ojina bench. So who say Biano Ebi ono person team she team ni she no say bia and go first some here fine me I want to win a team dem win me come baby no one make it case every crowd na the band ya scrap ebia ni atiso but when say as a class act Ash Gold Ash Gold as
there were some of the players I share
Setosai was built to travel to Australia. Austria. These are being for a player like that make your own case plead guilty and the lawyers obviously the own law at least kakra me say suits
Boston League
at least Boston League and TVC. Oh well, at least you learn something.
Yeah.
Lawyer bit to be say if you plead guilty, I'll go for minimum sentence for you.
Yeah.
So the guilty plea bar. Message me grab me prosecute case no. Message say we still cost time. It's message no so minimum sentence. Enti as good post challenge should be like that. But more yachimo red-handed text message voice calls when I say
financial transaction
because he said and then uniform who is advising them? Sometimes you wonder who is advising because invasion of privacy, the only way you get out of it when the public interest is reigning paramount.
Absolutely.
And this thing public interest, everything all
big. I no crying in a man verdict band.
Because Obi said, Banahene money, I don't kind verdict.
Look at
baby, and why you bomb Dimo. The woman said, as
no, you're from a manco.
You'll be a manco, and you'll be a my suspend your but Yan said, I'm boom, was a set to send Rich Molamti, Hasmi Musa, Gokol Ahoto. There was one other guy on your ball or can't reach Molanta assembly chair Hashmi Musano. These guys the mudi in the verdict. Baby or ha unti mudi. You be 1 year, maybe 2 years.
Maybe baby so say call disciplinary committee no. Ebi no so kokeka can say bia any verdict.
That's what I'm saying. So if individually
it is possible say say pushy committee na obe release the full facts. The verdict is virtually a summary of obia the any punishment I take home.
But the make say others bi o ha. What's a lamte dey say? O mama instances. Until a lamte ni set to say the osha. O mean 30 months because basically based on the verdict there's an idea say omotin ho asem kakend as omoteki part in the whole process but how won't you so possible this is summary maybe a detailed ones or but for someone like Thomas Dua a coach Mimi Timoshe I would advise them to score more even Felix Abuaji on the day Hashmi Musa by Hashmi Musa based on the statement together with our talk our dressing room say match say na so for a coach to still introduce such a player onto the field Emani be share our goals now
the coach is saying
good enti ahonu kebianka also try say o defending one way or the other
no coach be no bet me defending mo discuss your dressing room you have a duty to report. Into say players discussing match fixing or dressing room. Now who coach went to me and more match commissioner mania. You are guilty.
But I also feel that the FA has caused all this mess. In a sense that couldn't they have waited till the end of the season to come out with a verdict? Because I'm not talking about the timing of the verdict. And now say when they came out with the verdict, they should have immediately expelled.
Yes, that was the best option.
Ashgold.
Yeah, that was the best option. No Musro say Ashgold by stay of execution. No more delay the start of the next season. No more appeal. No more drag it. Almost starting next season on time. Basically, and public interest. Ghana for can want someone and who say Ashgold assembly way sponsorship to us. So I think there's a link into. Sponsor and bampa because their sponsor and depend on more clean system no. So okay, so let's see. Say no question more clean system.
Well, cleaning the system. One of the major things I say higher pie where our players are going. Very important. Now, there is this report say in Centroni you are throw to Facebook or Iraq baby no. Now, what Chelsea Hearts of Oak player Mohamed Al Hassan assigning for an Iraqi club. Iraq.
It's not a contractor, baby.
Debbie, Obi, Iraq.
Chairman Mo Al Hassan there. I wish I can call you or boy there Benfica or Dortmund
or player. One of the finest.
Only caliber man me your players but that's life.
Or Iraq.
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 Nete be
has to fuck man on nete
also call baby also call Iraq
na boys ya there enti minim dia but any Hamza dia and I say Al Kahraba SC has agreed with a defender from Ghana, Mohamed Alassa, player of Hatsufuk. Al Karaba played the Iraq Cup final 2 days ago and lost the match. No, but this is bad. I did every president. One of my worries will be this: say where our players are going.
I'm come mainstream Europe.
And the your baby a wall. You are going to hit a wall and come. No, that's the truth.
Yeah.
Mohamed Alassa will be back after 2 years to play in the Ghana League again. You can't about your goalkeeper, even your bomb players in the Bay. But sometimes there may be a local league be say either league, one of the grounds are lunch parts among for you. Normally took normally kosi it be the man fair or near second year partnership was because of me in our top players. It is a second player be no yeah I be on deal with no Libya no pushama fair no go for fair no nina ko no no ma cheskano sa when so get me away na Al Karaba was a Kakraba
chairman Al Karaba no yemfa ne say ECG omo Power FC Power FC 4 team where Iraq on Ghana ni wo ho Ghana ni wo ho Cameroon ni wo ho Nigeria ni wo ho
na dia sem na ke Nigeria for the talk Eskimo squad go be nyabi Nigeria go be no
I'm sure say it's about
Emmanuel Neteko Iraq Division 1 na nye premium net na no bo hata or boss short free actually no Oko Division 1
no but what
because of finances.
Around the time na clubs no more negotiated deal. So this is the thing. Mohamed Alassa, you are the captain of Hatsufuk.
Some of the boys don't want to play hard to be one. I know the time I talk about Alaji Akambi no more kunyina. The concentration have been contract extension of some of the boys. But nice or in change. The boys now moon and
Kasama. Yaba part to Yasan, friends in Yahutamakula, because the boys in Num Dot, Somunum Sa. You don't say this about your team. But the American say, why is Munyabu tell me ask? I am sure that Mohamed Alassa as a captain, only to work Canada's over $1,000 a month. It's likely to give in.
Chairman, Iraq for no. Scan on the Bamano, what mean be 6 months?
Your mouth 10,000 we Iraq at Tragana 10,000.
Ah, my Yabutre,
Iraq,
Sani on fini ntino omukono.
Iraq,
Sani on fini ntino omukono.
how's the boy Africa? How's the boy Africa?
That was what Obo be action with you. Iraq there, Nana.
Oh, Afghanistan.
Give my yatua. What's your David Scabu or what?
But let me point and say, Junior Batebi Scabu Ankoji. But I heard the prospects. Ghana out another $1,000 a month. You're earning some very, very good money.
Yeah.
What important I say? Now, Utri manager, of course, bonuses in this garden. When I poster boy of Hatsufuk, the captain. To we come to member, you will be aside that, we go Confederations Cup. Born now, you need Mohamed Alassa or Bono Confederations Cup. More 1 season, and can work Ghana. Obey team for Africa, South Africa, Anabia, Morocco, Tunisia, Obebiako. A whole woman say, oh no, Okabasa, but yeah, but money, good money, Nebi. That's Iraq. Abba.
Some of Brazil player who
somehow
in Iraq for national team goalkeeper no sa team no but problem now no yeah me know ya again
Brazil for no bless the baby o ba ko bagana o baby
Angola baby o
chairman who is Kotoko Dubai buy on my catch say their second division teams are Kotoko no more friendly. The amount they are paying their players is better than what is in Ghana. That's the story. Obi Iraq Division 1 wa down for no. What is Ghana original? Now they compare a Premier League team in Ghana. Now is Ghana original. Now check the number of maybe a month they take you. So salary you back a couple man son when you're on 1 month salary.
Iraq Nana. There's no justification for Iraq.
Sika did the do it
Nana bomb no two.
Because let's wait me say no, so much we see classical, but let's look at other players. See, we'll be more homeless or other countries because of the money. But second year, because some of them no more say, Sekebia, Chamekebia, 5,000 Ghana Cedi, 10,000 Ghana Cedi, Bosomia. I didn't move every Ghana, I say, I call a different country. But whatever the last 12 years, go more money go kino. many of them ọmụkọ mainstream Europe mpo but ọmụkọ countries bi a the thing say sign on fee no so eye dem omo obi to the Iraq we bi okonya kaka
Iraq there
ọmụma military training and sanwa in case okoto landmine bi na dimaya bi to oba bi a Iraq their bomb to
all right let's have here on 95.7 FM. You talk so now. There will be a petition from Wafa and Dwarfs with respect to promotion, demotion, na ye katisia. Showmax Pro. Only common games no basso. Na Showmax Pro. See Kancho Biase obetime streaming the common games live. Over Ghana need the top African athletes compete at the 22nd common games live on Showmax Pro. Now you just pay $59.99. There's a 60 Ghana cedi. Just that. Over to me, streaming on any device, anywhere, anytime, anywhere and anytime. Because anywhere in the world. Over to me, I will be. Plus, I will enjoy exclusive Showmax originals into Ubenya Sports from Super Sports, series, movies, case shows, others, on Showmax. It's in common games. Azamati, as they say, are written as one of the top 10 best sprinters in the world. Ghana near Brantino. Yeah, on also with me. On say a race of with the fifth. If I name to the third class and later, Omokoye you guys or your fourth. But the common games in Tiana with me and so yaka about common games no so no say games in yabu to me bet also. Now betway and once I make a lot of options with me nya odds akese betway sunya 18 years I mean
on www.kennyrosewireless.com. Kenny Rose Wireless, internet made easy. This is what mini wireless networks look like. But hey, this is what they actually look like. Introducing Kenny Rose Wireless. Switch to Kenny Rose Wireless and enjoy streaming without buffering.